him.
I want to watch the news.
Are you making headway at least?
This is the news.
It's time for the only news that matters. And in a new interview with My Global Mind, Motley Crue guitarist Mick Mars was asked if he plans to write an autobiography at some point. He said, "I probably will, but probably. I've been saying this for the longest time. When I'm dying so I can write it backwards. Is that silly? It's cool. I like it. So if you want to read it forward, Schmack-a-ma-gob, it's time for the only news that matters." And in a new interview with My Global Mind, Motley Crue guitarist Mick Mars was asked if he planned on writing an autobiography at some point. He said, "I probably will, but probably. I've been saying this for the longest time. When I'm dying, so I can write it backwards. Is that silly? It's cool. I like it. So if you want to read it forward, you start at the back." I don't know. What the hell is he talking about? Motley Crue's 2001 biography, The Dirt Confessions of the World's Most Notorious Rock Band, comprised largely of direct testimony by the bandmates. And in 2021, Motley Crue's bassist, Nikki Sixx, released an autobiography called The First 21, How I Became Nikki Sixx, in which he revealed family secrets and the origins of his drive to succeed. In the book, Sixx barely mentioned his Motley Crue bandmates, Mick Mars, Tommy Lee, and Vince Neil, who have been covered in his Heroin Diaries and This Is Gonna Hurt and the Dirt book. And the film version of The Dirt was released on Netflix in March of 2019, along with an accompanying 18-track soundtrack featuring a collection of Crue classics that meaningfully underscore significant moments that shaped the film. The four members of the band also reunite in the studio to record 4 new songs for the Dirt soundtrack, which includes the song The Dirt, featuring Machine Gun Kelly, and Crue's unlikely cover of Madonna's Like a Virgin. Oh my God, I forgot they did that. Man, was that bad. I remember that. Oh my God. Now I remember it. Man, it felt good forgetting it for that long. And Tommy Lee's autobiography, Tommyland, was published in October 2004 by Atria Books, the 320-page book, which was originally rumored to have been titled Rags to Riches and later misunderstood, and Illustrated Man, contained many details not included in the Dirt book. Neil's autobiography, Tattooed in Tequila, To Hell and Back with one of rock's most notorious frontmen, was released in 2010 and gave the singer gets a chance to tell his side of the story about Crue's rise to fame. In the book, which was written by Mike Sager, former Washington Post reporter and contributing editor for Rolling Stone, Neil called out inconsistencies in the portrait of the other Crue books. At the age of 27, Mars was diagnosed with a horrific, debilitating disease that I can't pronounce, chronic inflammation forms of arthritis that mainly affect the spinal and pelvis. He opened up his struggles in the Dirt, writing that the pain felt like somebody was igniting fireworks in his bones. And he underwent surgery in 2004 because of it, and has dealt with conditions referred to as bamboo spine for years. When Mars and co-founder Motley Crue announced his retirement from touring with the group in October 2022, as a result of worsening health issues, he maintained that he would remain a member of the band with John Five taking his place on the road. However, he filed a lawsuit against the band in April 2023, saying that after his announcement, the rest of the crew tried to remove him as a significant stakeholder in the group's corporation and business holdings via and shareholders meetings. Motley Crue's attorneys later described Marr's legal action as unfortunate and completely off base. He said Marr voted on and signed an agreement in 2008 which he and every other band member agreed that in no event shall any resigning shareholders be entitled to receive any money attributed to live performances. Marr's, whose real name is Robert Allen Deal, served as Motley Crue's lead guitarist since the band's inception in 1981. Mick's debut solo album, The Other Side of Mars, will be released February 23rd. Shit, that's really soon, isn't it? Yeah, it comes out. It's already out. His solo album comes out the 23rd, and the effort will be made available via Mick's own label, 1313 LLC, in partnership with MRI. There you go. Mick Mars said he's going to write his autobiography when he's dying. Can you imagine that book? It's like chapter 1, when I was a kid. Wait, hold on. Nerves! More morphine! I'm dying here! Like later on, it's like, Tommy Lee, chapter 23, came in, and all of a sudden he was no longer white. And then, ow, my back! Nerves! Nerves! You got fentanyl! Anything! Yeah, not a good idea to write a book while you're dying. And I said this a while ago. There was one of these Only News That Matters episode with Motley Crue where I talked about, I remember back in the early 2000s when I first got on the computer that I read that Mick Mars said that Nikki Sixx's OD was bullshit. It was a lie. I know I read it. I couldn't find it anywhere. I said it, and there were over 2 or 3 comments people left saying, Mick Mars said that OD was a lie in the book, The Dirt. Now, I own The Dirt, and yeah, I probably read it back then, and maybe I got it confused. And I know I have The Dirt, I just don't know where it is, so I can't confirm it. But there was more than one killer viewer of the Only News That Matters that said it's in the book. So, it's a lie. This whole thing's a lie. Nikki Sixx has written books about his overdose lie, and who would know more than Mick Mars how full of shit that Nikki Sixx is. Look what he's putting up with now. He was part of the farewell tour. They all went back on their word. Now they're coming back to cash in. And on top of that, they're trying to take Mick Mars' share away. I don't care. I don't care if he's out on the road or not. He's part of the band. Just like Bunny Carlos gets paid by Cheap Trick and he don't go out on the road. Mick Mars should be the same way because he's just as crooked as the other 3 when it came to milking people, for this reunion after they said they weren't going to do it. But now, they're playing state fairs. There's no stadium tour this year. So karma's starting to bite them on the ass because after all, the only way Motley Crue can play anywhere is with other bands. They cannot sell out arenas alone. Those days are over. But yeah, there you go. Mick Mars said he's going to write a book when he's dying. Yeah. Anyway, and Nikki Sixx should be, he should have his 5th book about how I died and came back to life again. Kickstart My Heart, the Platinum Edition bullshit, And, but they're all going back on their word, and Mick Mars, and Mick Mars didn't like the Motley Crue stuff anymore. Nikki Sixx didn't either, and Tommy Lee hated it, because he said it even on that VH1 special. He doesn't want to play those songs anymore. But now he has to. For money. Because they're all money whores. That's all it boils down to. But whatever, man. You all that love Motley Crue, or if you hate Motley Crue, leave your comments below about this. Hey, you want to read Mick's book as he's dying? That'd be an interesting read. Nurse! Anyway, thank you all for watching The Only News That Matters. And if you're subscribed to my channel, thank you. You're awesome. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe because you're awesome too. And you need to subscribe to be with all these awesome people. I would totally appreciate that. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob.
Farewell and adieu to you fair Spanish ladies. Farewell and adieu, you ladies of Spain. For we've received orders for to sail back to Boston. And so never more shall we see you again.